Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas with your family. I have been in a festive coma for at least 7 days now, hence why I have not made much content. So I'm sorry about that, but it is the holiday season and it's just life. It has been super hot here in Australia, like uncharacteristically hot for where I live. So I do have the windows open, so if you can hear any background noise, I'm really sorry, but it's the only way I can actually breathe at the moment. The video I have today is a massive haul with City Chic. This video is not sponsored. I have just done some major damage to my credit card that I probably shouldn't have done, but we don't need to speak about that. Basically they did big sales for Boxing Day, and City Chic is one of those companies where they're better to buy on sale. They're fantastic quality clothing, but they can be quite expensive, so it's not something you're going to buy every single day. They're more of a special occasion, or like to buy good quality staple pieces for your wardrobe. So the first thing I have here is a pair of white shorts with distressed bottom, and like it's got like the really popular rip detailing on the side there. These are super comfortable. I do size up in City Chic bottoms because they can be a little bit tight, and I just prefer, particularly with jeans, to not have them cutting in at the waist. So I actually ended up getting this one in a size 22, which for these are absolutely perfect. So the next thing I have is the Harley mid-rise skinny jean. These are also in white, and they have distressed, they have rips on the legs, but they've actually got like patches behind them, so it's not actually see-through. I really quite like the style of these, but I did, like I normally do with the City Chic jeans, as I said before, I sized up in them, so this is actually a 22. But with these ones, for some reason, it doesn't work. It's too loose in the legs. Like, it fits really nice on the waist, but in the legs it's really quite loose. So the jeans end up looking a little bit more like a boyfriend jean, which I've already got a pair of white boyfriend jeans, so I don't know if I should take it back and try to see if I can get it a size under, because I do actually want them to be a skinny jean where they just sort of, they're just a bit too loose through the legs. The next thing I have is this beautiful rainforesty patterned leaf dress. Really strappy detail, and it's like quite a high neck dress. So that's the pattern. It is this gorgeous blue, green, grey, white, black, just gorgeousness. And it sits, it's a really light material, so it doesn't have an underlay at all. It's just one layer. So you can wear this on a really hot day and it still breathes. It sits, it's one of those high neck, like the high neck ones that sit about there, and then you tie it behind you and it just sort of keeps the dress all in place. I thought this one was really quite flattering because it does have an elastic in the waist, so it does draw everything back in the waist. Be really nice for just like even like a swimsuit throw over, like if you're just hanging around at the pool or at the beach or whatever. It's something really easy that you can throw over, and it just looks super pretty. So the next thing I have is a tie-dye play suit. So this is one of those ones that has like the multi-layers in the legs. It's just quite short. This one hits for me about the same length as the shorts do, so about mid, maybe a little bit higher than the mid thigh. It does have an elastic around the middle, so it does sort of cinch you in. I find that that can actually accentuate your tummy a little bit. Again, going to the beach, throwing it over your swimmers, or just going quickly ducking out to the shops, or whatever it is that you're doing. You also could probably dress this one up with some heels and then just like a bit of a smoky eye and just go out to a nice restaurant. But obviously it does, the sides do open up, so you know, you don't want to be anywhere super windy, because you will probably flash something that you may not want to flash. The next thing I have is this really like sort of wardrobe staple. It's supposed to be white. I think it's more cream, and it's a basic white bodycon. So really nice as a staple product in your wardrobe, because you can dress it up or you can just wear it with sandals. You can chuck on some really lovely heels and then just like a nice blazer. or just keep it nice and simple. But it is, like I said, it's showing pretty white on the camera, but in real life it's like an eggshell white. It's not a pure white, it's like the White House white, you know, it's not it's a bit of an off-white, but I still really like it, and I think I've got some ideas on how I'm going to style it. This one is also in a size large. I probably could have sized down in this one because the material is super stretchy, so you might be able to size down depending on what kind of size you are, because I really do bounce between an 18 and a 20 depending on what it is. You probably can size down in this. It is really quite stretchy, like as most bodycons usually are. So, and it is supposed to sort of hug your curves. It's not meant to be loose as such. But I think it still works for what I want it to do anyway. And I have another dress. Obviously I was going for white as my theme, but this one is a really, I don't know, like I kind of think it's a little bit unusual. They call it the dress overall, or overall dress. So it does look like a pair of overalls, but it's obviously a dress. So it's made out of like a jean material. It's got really nice buckle details on the strap. This one is in a size large. Again, I probably could have sized down in this one because there is actually quite a lot of material here, but it does not really stretch. Like it has a little bit of give, but it's not a lot of give. But it does have pockets. Has really deep pockets that sit just sort of slightly above your hip. But it's just a really nice basic dress. Again, you could probably dress these up with some really lovely heels and then like a nice blazer or a nice jacket, or just wear some flats and sandals and just go to the beach or go to the park for a picnic, or you know, go shopping or whatever it is you happen to be doing. Okay, so the next thing I have is another pair of jeans. So you can tell I was on a jean kick, but these ones are in black. I don't have a pair of black jeans that fit me very well, so these ones are again the Harley high rise skinny, but they are different down the sides, but they've got a pleat down the whole length of the leg. So this one is a skinny leg. It goes all the way down, and this one actually is skinny, which I find really bizarre because this one is also in a size 22, but it fits me 1000 times better than the white pair of jeans do. So I don't really know what's going on. I mean, it's the same size and it's actually even the same range, but anyway, it doesn't fit as good. So this one fits really lovely. It's a nice, just a good quality feeling black jean. It does have some stretch to it, so it does have some stretch to it, but I wouldn't size down in it, just simply because I feel like it probably would, oh, hey Pascal, I feel like it probably would then get like a little bit too muffin toppy, particularly with my type of stomach and my body shape. I feel a little bit better having it maybe slightly more loose, and if it gets too loose, obviously then you can belt it or something like that. I would prefer that than having it sort of muffin top or feeling like I have to lay flat before I can even do up my pants. The next thing I have is this really lovely white shirt. City Chic do really nice quality, kind of more, I guess you could call it business type clothing. This is in a size large and they call it the high-low shirt, but it is just this really beautiful white. It is a little bit see-through, so you'd have to wear like a cami or something underneath it, or just, you know, let everyone know what colour bra you're wearing today. And on the back of it, it just has a strap that goes across your shoulders, and it's just short sleeve. It's a little bit, it's quite a wide open sleeve, so it does let you breathe, which obviously in hot weather is preferable. And it is, like I said, a high-low, so it does actually fall shorter in the front, and then it has longer in the back. This next one was a little bit of a, I actually don't really know why I bought this, because I don't really like shorts like this. I don't normally like to kind of have my legs on display as much. I mean, shorts are sort of a brand new branch for me. Like, I've had to work on being confident enough to wear shorts, so I'm not really sure why I bought this. I think mostly it's because I fell in love with the pattern, but whatever. So they are these beach, like, well, they advertise them as a beach short, but to me they feel like, I don't know, they feel too nice for a beach short. Like, just the material just doesn't quite feel like I would want to wear it to a beach. Like, I feel like it's more of an office or a party kind of short, but I mean, you can like do whatever you want. So they're this beautiful blue, black and green leaf pattern. They do sit quite high up on the waist. They sit like they're supposed to, and so it's those shorts that kind of, they have the danger of sort of V'ing in to between your legs, so you'll have more of your legs on show, and it kind of does that around. So I'm not super keen on that kind of look, but these do have, they do have stretch, a little bit of stretch, and in the back it's just got a hidden zipper, which you won't really be able to see. But because I got this in a size large, again because I didn't want it to cut in anywhere, it means it actually does have, like, I can just pull this up, I don't need to undo the zipper, which I hate hidden zippers, I always get caught in them. Then the final bit of clothing that I got was a piece from the City Chic Activewear. I've bought the sports bra before, and that is quite comfortable, like, I'll be honest. I mean, it zips up in the zips up the front. It can be challenging to get into if you have big boobs, because you've got to like squish it and then you've got to zip it at the same time, so it's can be a little bit hard. But anyway, I haven't tried any of their other active wear, so I actually just wanted to get this, not because it's particularly active, but because I just really like the look of it for like those lazy days where you just need to throw something on, like a transition piece as well, going from summer to autumn. So it is this black hoodie with, or black sleeveless hoodie, but it just had, it's really quite long, like this goes like below the crotch, and it's just got this nice sort of mesh panel. So I can show you this mesh panel on your shoulders, and that's it. And it's a really deep, like this is the, that's the arm, that is the arm. So it's a really, really deep scoop underneath your arm. So obviously, you know, if you're working out, that's good because it lets air in, but otherwise just be aware of that. Like, it will scoops to me sort of maybe just above my hip, my waist. So it's really quite open cut. And then it's just got like a basic hoodie, so a basic hood with drawstring. But I just thought this one was, it's just really comfortable, like for those days where you just don't know what you want to wear, so you just, you know, chuck the first thing on you can find in your wardrobe. Now the final couple of things I have to show you is I bought some City Chic shoes. They were on a really good deal, they were like $30 each. So I went ahead and bought 3 pairs. So this one is just a pair of wedge heels with the, like a twine kind of feeling, like a yeah, like a twine on the heel part, and the rest of it is just black with a gold sort of gold detailing there that kind of hits just above your toes, and it's just a bit strappy. It's super comfortable. Like, I didn't realize it was actually going to be this comfortable. Hard for me to find wide fit, which I'm fairly sure most, if not all, of the City Chic shoes are actually wide fit, so they will fit fat feet, which I have fat feet, you know, hashtag fat feet, but these actually will fit your foot. They are super comfortable. There's a lot of support there, so when I do wear heels, I will either wear a wedge or I will wear a very chunky heel. Next pair of shoes is probably really boring, but it is a basic pair of black heels with a kind of like a, this is going to be really hard to show you, like a strap that rolls around your ankle, so it just sort of sits a bit higher. But it's just a really nice basic black heel. Again, nice chunky supportive heel at the back, super wide fit, so you know, hashtag fat feet can fit in it. And this is just a really, this strap here that goes along the base of like the majority of your foot is actually really quite comfortable. I don't find that it cuts in. And my last pair of shoes, last piece of this haul, last piece of my credit card crying, are these gorgeous caramel shoes. Again, like, you know, like the other ones, like I said before, very nice thick heel, chunky heel, supportive heel. It's on a bit of a platform with a little bit more of that twine kind of detailing, but it is just the most beautiful caramel brown, and I just think this is going to go really, really well with the white dresses, or just, you know, even something black, or even just like colors. Like you could probably style this with something that is quite colorful, just because it's not as striking as black, but it still does add something to your feet. And I find like this kind of brown, particularly with the sort of colors that I kind of wear, this kind of brown will go really quite well with it. Again, wide foot. This bit is actually super comfortable for the feet, like it sort of a little bit of stretch, but not an enormous amount, like you don't want it to stretch that much. But the strap around your ankle does actually have a little bit of an elastic, so it does allow a bit of extra give. But super supportive, super comfortable, and I just think they look really pretty. And that is everything that I wrote my credit card over for buying at the City Chic sales. If you have never tried City Chic and you live in Australia, they do have brick and mortar stores. I do believe they also have stores in America now as well. They've branched out there. Everything I bought here was on sale. I didn't buy anything full price. Like for example, the shoes were all $30 each, whereas they're normally around like these, the brown pair, it was $90 and I paid $30. So, and obviously all of their dresses as well, a lot of the City Chic dresses tend to be around about sort of the $120 mark. I paid around $40 per dress. That's the damage that I did. I also did some damage over on Boohoo, which I will have a haul with those as soon as they arrive. I was very, very naughty this Boxing Day. But leave a comment below, let me know if you've ever shopped at City Chic. Please, please let me know if you did some damage to your credit card too, so we can cry on each other's shoulders when we get the statements. And there you go. Have a lovely day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Pascal, are you comfortable? He normally likes to lie on all of my fresh clothes, so I'm surprised he's actually not sitting on the pile that's next to me. Hence why all of the pets have black hair on them. Yes, I'm talking about you. Yes, you.